Hi guys, it's Barbara with Lady Libra Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Libra. I feel like you don't want to talk about the betrayal. You're not speaking about the betrayal. Somebody's mastering their emotions. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not speaking about the betrayal. This person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like this person, the King of Pentacles, is the one not speaking about the betrayal. He's mastered his emotions. Okay. Libra, here's the problem. Here's the problem. If this King of Pentacles has betrayed you, he's not talking about it. He's mastered his emotions, where it's illuminating that you're telling them how hurt you are about the betrayal, illuminating communication about a broken heart. You're the one communicating about a broken heart, and their attitude is all you wish to do is argue. Instead of them accepting responsibility for what they've done, they're not saying a word about it. But then they tell you that you're just wishing to argue, when all you're telling them is that you're hurt. See, I feel like that you want to move on from this relationship. You have very strong emotions. You've made a decision when it comes to this. I feel like one of you is more committed than the other, to be honest with you. I feel like that whenever you bring up whatever's happened, this person turns it around on you. I feel like that this person is deceiving you, and you're in your emotions about even communicating about healing the situation. I feel like you're being played. You're being played here, Libra. You're being played. Because at the end of the day, if this person doesn't want to talk about the betrayal, and every time you bring up the fact that you've been hurt, then all they tell you is your wish, all you do is wish to fight and argue. You need to see the bigger picture here. You may be back and forth about the burden. You're juggling the burden. But you've got to see the bigger picture. Sometimes giving them a dose of their own medicine is going to change their attitude. Because this person's not taking any accountability. I feel like you struggle with the burden here. In the past, they may have left you out in the cold. Libra, here's the problem. Here's the problem. I feel like your feelings towards this person, no matter what they've done, you still want to make it work with this person. Even though they've left you in the cold, out in the cold in the past, you still want this to work. You still want this to work because you believe that this is your person. Right? And you just have been doing soul searching about this. You want to move forward and have a new beginning. I feel the energy of this is toxic. Now, I'm not seeing it as a twin flame, but if it is, that would be the only reason why you're really ready to fight for this. But otherwise, this person doesn't take responsibility for what they've done. And when you talk to this person, then the attitude is all you want to do is fight. Yeah, you are Empress energy here. This is a divine feminine energy. So I can see why you're still in the fight for this relationship. But this isn't going to change until this Emperor energy wakes up. You're wishing for that they would regret whatever they've done to you so that you guys could start over. But you see there's another person in the mix here. You're still trapped in your head about this other person, Queen of Pentacles. You're trapped in your head about if this person is the reason. Are they still with this other person? Why did they resist a new beginning in love? Why are they not closing the cycle? You're waiting for this cycle to end so that you can have an opportunity. Libra, you're in your head about whether this person is choosing somebody else over you because of their actions. They're not responsible. They're not taking responsibility for anything they've done. They twist it around on you. You still are in the fight for this because you're a divine feminine. You want to walk away from all this drama. You really do. I feel like this person comes in and out of your life. You're wondering, will this ever work out? Will they ever want to be with me in a relationship? Because this person's in and out. They're still in a lower vibration. They are leveled up to the King of Wands, from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. So he does level up a little bit, but he hasn't leveled up to the King of Swords yet. I feel like you're ready to cut out this partnership until this person comes back in with a clear offer. Until they wake up and figure this out, they're going to continue doing what they're doing. This is the case of right person, wrong time. Give me all 12 signs for Libra. If you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like there's somebody who's breadcrumbing you, rushing in and out, breadcrumbing you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it's like be patient, divine timing's at play. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there's a Tower with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they see that you're unhappy. If you're dealing with a Leo, working on a new beginning in love. You're dealing with a Virgo, they cut out a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're dealing with a Libra, you're having regret or remorse. There's regret or remorse where a Queen of Pentacles is concerned. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, somebody may be secretly juggling, so someone may be cheating. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, somebody's having sleepless nights over the burden. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, closing a cycle when it comes to somebody from the past. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, trapped in their head out in the cold. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they want an opportunity with the Empress. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay blessed.